Good morning, friends. Today we will come with a very exciting lecture. Okay, so that is basically we will try to understand how to uh, download a Sentinel-1 image for a very recent cyclone, which is came in our Gujarat. Okay, so near to the Gujarat coastal area. Okay, so there is a very severe cyclone which is named as a Biparjoy. Okay, so which is came. So and the good news is Sentinel from the European Space Agencies, they are actually captured the eye of these particular cyclones. Okay, this is especially they are captured these informations and they put it in their websites. So now if anyone is interested how we are going to download and process this image, okay, so then that process I'm going to explain you now. Okay, so very first where you have to go, that is you have to go to the our Sentinel websites. Okay, so you can simply go in this that is called our Copernicus websites. So you have to log in with your ID and password. So simply log in. Okay, I just log in with my ID and passwords. Now the area if you want to search, simply come to this and sorry, not this area. Okay, so it is already I searched, but I will show you from the scratch. Okay, so this is the area, and first you have to see you have login or you already log in. So now go back to the area where you were searching that particular data sets. Okay, so this is the area mostly I can found. Okay, so I can simply uh, draw a box over this area. Okay, so it should be coming this particular area. So if you go to this search options, okay, so inside you have to give the sensing period. So I will give the sensing period from and this is from 11th. Okay, so you can take from 11 or 12th, whatever it will be. Okay, so you can take from that date to that present date for today. Satellite platforms, you can go with anyone, whatever is available. So I'm not selecting it. Sentinel-1 only we'll go to select. The product type, I will go with the GRT. It's a LEDs heavy product. Okay, so that's why I go with the GRT. And I don't need any polarization. So it's a two polarization which we'll get directly. Okay, so we will going to use that data only. Okay, so any polarizations, bipolarizations will only it will come with this. The mode which you require, that is IW mode, interferometric white mode. Okay, so now once you did that, so this is fine. So you can search accordingly. Okay, so if you get the data or not, so simply search it. So let's see a few data sets which is actually showing you here. Okay, so you just see here by if you come to this image only, means image gallery only. Okay, so you can very easily identify those particular locations where it is actually happening. Okay, so you can simply see here it is showing you for the each of this view. Okay, so you can get, obviously this is the best view which will get the cyclonic eye. How will know? See from here, if I click it here, okay, so you will not able to see the cyclone eye, and in this image also you will not get any cyclone eye. Okay, but if you see here, it's very clearly it is visible, but if you click on this, you can get the cyclone eye of this image. Now the next step, you have to download this image. Okay, so you just simply click on download, so it will start downloading. Okay, so I will not download the full because I already downloaded it for you, so I will pause it, this download, and this is the data which I already downloaded. Okay, so the data I kept it over this inside the Biparjoy. Okay, so now the question is how we are going to analyze this data. Okay, so first we'll import it. Okay, and we'll see these data sets. So both software you can go, either you can go with SNAP, okay, or in this case I will going to show you few things over our the software we have, that is SARscape. Okay, so in the SARscape also you can do this very nicely. So simply I will open this NV, okay, NV 5.6. okay, so I already open it. Okay, so if you see, this is the image. This is the actually the NV which I opened. Okay, so from this you can open the NV 5.6. So here I am just open the NV, this one. Okay, 5.6, which I open it here. Now to study this particular data, you have to do the importing. Okay, the very first things you have to do the import. Directly it will not open. What you will get in this particular data, you just see here. So if you just right click and you can extract it here. So this is the first steps which you have to do after the downloading this particular image. Okay, now in this particular folder you have one file which is called main.ship file. Main ship file, usually we called it about. Okay, so this particular file you need to import to our NP SAR script. Okay, so the process how we are actually going to do that. Okay, and how we're going to filter, and we will see this that particular eye in a very clear way. So definitely it will be a very good thing. So if you see, this is the main first dot shape files, so that we can take it. Okay, and we can use this image. We can use this image for the various analysis. So if you go to this particular things, okay, so and here you see we have the SARscape. So I went to SARscape. The first thing is the importing our data. So to importing these particular data sets, there is one thing which is very important over here. Okay, so that is basically if you go to the import data, and under this we have the spacebound. Okay, SAR spacebound. So single sensor. So you can come to the Sentinel-1. And if you see here, we can directly select those particular data. So I will go to this folder. So one thing you do better before starting this better is you can save the preference where you have to save your data sets. Okay, so I can go to the directory. So input data, obviously we drive my Starscape. So Biparjoy 2. So this is my first, and this is my output. So that is basically I can go to this same folder. So my output will be in the same folder. So now you can come to the Sentinel-1 and go and select those areas, that too. See Biparjoy 2, it came directly. So go inside the folder and select this main.face save folder. Okay, so if you click on this, now come to the optional. Okay, so here no need to select anything. In parameter it will be default. Okay, you come to the output, and output is already saved in the Biparjoy 2. So this is a very first. After this you can able to see the image. Just see here, I just execute the image. So it will take few minutes time to extract because it's a large data set. Okay, so it will take few minutes time. Okay, so then we will show you again the results. So it is running. So it start running already. Okay, so this is completed now. Okay, so if I click on OK, I will close this and you can see the image now. But if you want to see the full image, you can simply click on this full to extend, and this is that particular eye, how it is like. So see here, this is the image which you will get first. Okay, so you can enhance this image little bit more. Okay, so you see here we are already having the two bands, okay, like basically VB and VH. So you know about, if you have idea about the SAR images, so this is a very basically two different polarization techniques. Okay, so one is VV polarizations, vertically polarizations, and then one is the VH polarization. So see here, both it will giving you different informations. Okay, so one is VB, vertically it will hit and vertically it will receive, and VH is basically vertically it will hit the object and it will come back in horizontally. So now the question is, we always knows that SAR image is actually penetrate on the cloud, but in this case if you see, because there is a lot of noises will be there. Okay, like rain, wind, and so many other things will be there in this particular area. So in case of this, SAR is also not able to penetrate this, but there is a lot of things which we can learn from this particular image. Okay, so why not we will little bit enhance this image to get a better understanding and informations. So for this, we can do one more filtering techniques. We can apply one more filtering techniques for this image. So make this image will much more better. So in this case, we can go to this uh, generate, not on this one, just a minute. We can go to this. So what we'll do, we are going to the basics, and under this we have the intensity processing. Okay, so under the intensity processing we have the filtering techniques which you can apply. So here I'm going to apply the single image filtering technique. Okay, if I go to this, so see here, I can simply select this two image. Okay, so that is this two, HH, VH and VV, these two polarizations I'm taking considerations in my input. So it's a power image which we, after importing, you will get this power image. So usually we call as a power image. Okay, so after importing, you will get this two image. Okay, so that already selected. So now the next steps what we will going to do, that is we are going to parameter, and here we will apply the filtration. So I will go with the mean filter. So you can try with a different filter to can check which filter is giving you the much better information. But as of now, I tried with the mean and I will get a good results over that. So I will going to show you that. So I will go to the output folder, and wherever the output folder, after how we're going to understand the output, so the name, after the name will come it as a filter FIL. So I will take this. So let's execute it and see the results. Okay, so we will wait for a few minutes to see the results. So yes, it's done. The filtering process is done. So let's see the results, how nicely it can capture and see. This is the results after filtering. It's really good. It's really good. So if you see more zoom, so you see detail of that particular cyclone. See where the cyclone, in which particular direction it is actually moving. Okay, so you can see there is a clear direction. So it is a clockwise, it is moving. It's a clear directions also you can see. So this is basically we called as very deep interior. This is called very deep interior, and you can see this one is basically the cyclone spin directions where it is actually showing the movement. And this is basically we call as a deep interior. This side we called as a deep interior, and you can say this one is a very deep interior. So this is over the VV. If you want to see the VH, so this will be also another way you can see this image also. So both way you can check the informations. Okay, and you can visualize the image in a better way. Okay, so this is the part of the today's exercise. So I hope you like this, how we're going to process this Sentinel-1A. And you can see if you want to open it in ArcGIS Pro, so then also you can see with classify. Okay, see this particular image, if you want to represent it, okay, in a tree, with severe, with medial, and some other three different color you want to see, and you want to see the eye of the cyclone, how it is looking like. So that also you can do after taking this. Yes, I did not do this. Still now there is one more steps is required, that is called geometric corrections. Okay, so I am not going to do that because it will take again a time to download the TEM and all those things. Okay, so I will just simply open a new map, which even I name as a Biparjoy. Biparjoy. And I will going to select that same map over there where I kept my other data. So I will come to this test search again. So this will be project 2. So I will click OK and simply click on OK. And now, if you want to take this data, so that is in a GeoTIFF, it is already converted. Okay, so that image means whatever you open in ArcGIS, in NV, whatever I open. So directly you can open it here. You can come to the data. Okay, so this is the image. Okay, so it is there. So you can directly access, just see filter, which is the filter image, filtering and TIFF. Both should be there. So that will be, I need to, I just little confused. Okay, this is the image, I think. Filter and TIFF. Okay, so there you have to open the HDR image, but here it is a filter and TIFF. But obviously this image has no coordinate as of now. Okay, so no matter, you can come to this. Okay, so you can able to see at least that particular map over there. Okay, so here you can change this color from this stretch. Okay, so from the stretch also you can give. Okay, so it will be something looking like this. How the image is something coming like this. And you want to make a separate classes, then you can simply come to this and classify it, and whatever the group you want. Okay, so you can classify it accordingly. Okay, like 10, you go with this, you can go with the 10, and you can go with this, so you can go with that. So that is how you can represent the severity of that particular eye locations, how it is coming. So I hope this video is very interesting for the people who are very interested about the cyclonic studies. Okay, so I hope they definitely download this image, the process I showed you. Okay, the people who are from atmospheric sciences and the physicists who are really working with this data. So this is just a awareness video for those peoples. Yes, the data is available. Yes, you just download and do whatever research you want. And this is the process of some pre-processing techniques which I just showed you. Definitely it will help you for your work. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you all like this video. So if you like this video, please share with others, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Next week we will come with a very interesting one more video. Thank you all.